So pick a weight that's achievable. That's the most important thing. Don't hurt yourself. Don't keep going and hurt yourself to make the goal either. So the 7 days are about working towards your goal. I'll set a little program out for you where you can achieve that. It's just a basic schedule that you can work to. Let's cover some of the snatches that we did. So we got the hip hinge swing snatch with 1 bell, half snatch, insert, pull it out, bang, overhead, good lockout, drop into rack, into back swing, and pull it out. This one is explosive. Okay, then hip hinge swing snatch full. So, since that's very explosive, your time that you set will probably be less, and you probably want to do something with multiple switches. And your resting time will be in racking or overhead. As soon as you put the belt down, that's it. Time up. You didn't make it, or hopefully you did. So only set it down if you made the time. So, next. Dead snatch. Half dead snatch. Full dead snatch. Of course, this one, the weight goes dead. So you want to set something like not more than a second of dead on the ground. Okay, so if it's a full second dead on the ground, then you failed. That's the end. Or hopefully you made it. Again, this is explosive, so you probably want to do multiple switch or set your time nice and low, like 4 minutes. Because this really gets your heart rate up, okay? So remember that 1 second dead is max, okay? So if you're 2 seconds dead, that would be a no rep, and it would be fail for the challenge. So make sure that you stick to that. Then you get your hang snatch. Start in racking, hang, overhead, half. Hang, overhead, half, switch. The rest here is obviously in rack or overhead. Never ever in the hang. Never. That's a fail. So waiting in the hang is a fail. Putting it down is a fail. Your rest is rack or overhead. This one, you can set a higher time for it because you got the rest in rack and the rest overhead. Hang snatch full. So full is where you drop from overhead into your next rep. Half is where you come into racking. By the way, t-shirt, new t-shirt, Caveman Training, Kettlebell Skull, available on www.cavemantraining.com/shop. I want to see some people with these t-shirts. They're cool and good quality too. This one's quite old, so check it out. Shipping in the US and Europe. Alright, Pendulum Snatch. Half pendulum snatch. Set something like 10 minutes. Switch at 5. because this one is a lot less explosive. The most explosive part happens at the end, with the front, where you're pulling up. Otherwise, it's just relax, drop, back swing, push those hips forward, and snatch it up. Overhead, drop, rack. Pendulum full snatch. You can only rest overhead. Many variations here that you can do to make it easier. You can bring the shoulder back, you can bring yourself away, you can bend at the knees, you can bend at the hips, the spine, etc. All little details that you can learn in snatch physics. Okay, then we got double bell. So with the pendulum, make sure you set your goal higher, okay? Pendulum is about pacing and just relaxing. It's like running, jogging. All right. Double bell snatches. Of course, you can do double bell hang snatch. Double bell full snatch, full hang snatch. Same concept applies. You rest in rack or overhead. Again, that one gets your heart rate up a lot faster, especially because you're working with two bells. So choose wisely. Okay, what else have we got? Double bell hip hinge snatch, half snatch. Rest. Find that pace that you can maintain. So endurance is more about pacing. It's about mental toughness. Doing that next rep when you feel like, I can't go anymore. That's it. Do that next rep. Talk yourself out of it. Mental toughness. Full double bell snatch. Even the pendulum snatch with double bell. And you get the gist of it. Woo-hoo. Sweating already. So, let's do this, guys. Let's finish this challenge and spend some time on refining your technique and building your time up. So what we're going to do is, like, for example, if you choose 10 minutes, we'll start with the first day of, break those 10 minutes into 4 sets. And then do that same thing on the next day, maybe a little bit heavier. So first day you start lighter, next day a little bit heavier. Third day you break it up in 3, and you do the same thing with the next day. Then it's 2. Then if you feel like, whoa, you know, I'm quite fatigued, then take that 6th day as a rest day and just relax and work on body movements, working on your hip flexors, working on your glutes, working on your hammies, your spine, your shoulder blades, all that stuff. Always make sure you warm up good too before you do any of this stuff. Okay? So, make sure that you do your training with a little bit of a lighter weight. Maybe the first 2-3 days, hey, go up a bit closer to your goal weight, but don't keep training with your goal weight the whole time, because we've got a little time frame. You don't want to exhaust yourself where by day 7 you got nothing. Day 7 is what this is about. Okay, guys, let's set that goal and let's do this. And remember, I said you're on your own, but that doesn't mean that you can't post in the group. As a matter of fact, we want you to post every day where you're at. We want you to post what goal you've set, and then we want you to post what training you're doing for the next 7 days, okay? Next 7 or 6, depending on whether you take that rest day before you go. And then on day 14, I want to see everybody reach those goals, okay? You can do it. If you don't reach those goals, it means you didn't put in the time, you didn't listen, and you didn't choose wisely, okay? Yes, challenge yourself, and yes, put in that mental toughness, you know, push yourself a bit, but don't go to the point of where you're going to get hurt. Choose wisely. Train hard, but train smart. Alright guys, this is what caveman training is all about. Train hard, but train smart. That's it. Hope you enjoy the challenge, and let's see those results. See you later. Don't forget